The arena of life is unforgiving, a battleground where dreams are tested, and only the relentless rise again. You stand amidst the rubble of setbacks, the echoes of doubt ringing in your ears, yet within you burns a spark that refuses to die. This is the moment to awaken, to forge a comeback so powerful it redefines your destiny. Donald J. Trump didn't build his empire by avoiding failure. He mastered the art of the comeback, rising stronger after every fall, turning bankruptcies into victories and critics into footnotes. His philosophy isn't a fairy tale, it's a war cry for those who refuse to stay down. You weren't born to linger in defeat, to let the world write your story. You were born to rebuild, to conquer, to rise with a fire that no storm can extinguish. Today, you'll learn the art of Trump's comeback, not just to survive, but to thrive, to turn every fall into a foundation for greatness. Step into the fight. Your comeback begins now, and it starts with the courage to stand again. Your comeback begins in the mind, where the seeds of every triumph are planted. Trump faced failures that would have shattered most, yet his mind remained a fortress of defiance. He once said, "I don't give up. I keep going, no matter how tough it gets." This isn't just stubbornness, it's a mindset that sees every fall as a setup for a rise. Look at Thomas Edison, who turned thousands of failed experiments into the light bulb that changed the world. Or Andrew Carnegie, who clawed his way from poverty to an empire of steel, undeterred by hardship. Your mind is your greatest weapon, but only if you train it to reject defeat. Doubt is a thief, stealing your dreams before you can fight for them. Cast it out. Feed your mind with images of victory, of rising from ashes, of building something greater than before. Every thought you nurture shapes your future. Choose resilience. Choose comeback. Choose to think like a champion, and you'll forge a mind that no failure can break. But a strong mind needs a deeper anchor, belief. Belief is the fire that keeps you fighting when the world tries to bury you. Trump's belief in himself wasn't shaken by bankruptcies or headlines, it was forged in the certainty that he was destined for more. This is the same belief that carried Lincoln through a fractured nation, that drove Walt Disney to bet everything on a cartoon mouse when the world laughed. Belief isn't wishful thinking, it's the faith that your purpose is worth every fall. You must build this belief daily, not with fleeting hopes, but with unshakable conviction. Speak your comeback into existence. Visualize it until it's as real as the ground beneath you. Trump didn't just hope to rise again, he believed it was his birthright. You must believe the same. Your faith is your shield against despair, the voice that whispers, "You are enough," when the world screams you're not. This is the deal you make with your soul, belief for rebirth. Belief alone is powerless without insight, the ability to see failure not as an end, but as a teacher. Trump didn't just survive setbacks, he dissected them, learned from them, and turned them into stepping stones. Insight is what separates those who fall from those who rise. It's what allowed Henry Ford to see a car for every family when others saw only luxury. It's what enabled Oprah Winfrey to transform her pain into a platform that changed lives. You must train your eyes to find the lessons in every loss. Ask yourself, what did this fall teach me? How can I grow stronger? Trump's insight was his ability to spot opportunity in ruin, whether it was a failing business or a crumbling building. Your insight is your compass. Study your mistakes. Analyze your defeats. Learn from those who've risen before you. The greatest comebacks in history weren't accidents, they were born from the wisdom gained in the fire. Sharpen your insight, and you'll see every fall as a chance to rebuild better. Vision is the spark that turns insight into reality. Trump didn't just learn from failure, he saw a future where he'd rise again, bolder and bigger. Vision is the ability to look at the wreckage of defeat and see an empire waiting to be forged. Steve Jobs didn't just see a computer, he saw a revolution in every hand. J.K. Rowling didn't just see rejection letters, she saw a world enchanted by her stories. Your vision is your blueprint. Without it, you're lost in the dark. Ask yourself, what do I see for my comeback? Not what's safe or expected, but what sets your soul on fire. Trump's vision wasn't vague. He saw skyscrapers, brands, a legacy that would echo through time. Your vision must be just as vivid. Write it down. Make it clear. Let it guide you through the chaos. When you see your future with unshakable clarity, no fall can stop you. This is the truth of the comeback. Vision turns ashes into empires. Purpose is the heartbeat of your vision. Without it, your comeback is just survival. Trump's purpose wasn't just wealth, it was impact, dominance, a name that would outlive him. Your purpose is what keeps you fighting when the world tries to break you. It's what drove Nelson Mandela through decades of imprisonment to rebuild a nation. It's what pushed Serena Williams through injury and doubt to claim her crown. Why do you rise? Is it for your family, your legacy, to prove the doubters wrong? Define it. Let it burn so brightly it drowns out distraction. Trump never chased fleeting trends, he chased his purpose with laser focus. You must do the same. Write your purpose down. Revisit it daily. Let it anchor every decision, every step. When your vision and purpose align, you become unstoppable, a force that no failure can extinguish. This is the deal you make with your future, purpose for power. Discipline is where your comeback meets reality. Trump didn't rebuild his empire by giving in to despair or distraction. He worked harder, stayed focused, and showed up when others quit. Discipline is the art of saying no to the easy path, to the temptation to give up. It's what separated Kobe Bryant from his peers, waking at 4 a.m. to perfect his game. It's what allowed Angela Merkel to steer a nation through chaos with unwavering resolve. Discipline is your daily commitment to your purpose, even when the world feels heavy. Create systems to enforce it, set routines, track progress, eliminate excuses. Trump's comebacks weren't miracles, they were the result of relentless consistency. You must forge the same. Every day you show up, you're proving to yourself that failure isn't your story. Discipline is the hammer that rebuilds what life tears down. Action is the spark that brings your comeback to life. Failure doesn't define you, your response to it does. Trump didn't wallow in defeat, he acted, negotiated, and rebuilt. Action is messy, imperfect, often terrifying, but it's the only way to rise again. Too many wait for the perfect moment to start over. That's a lie. The perfect moment is now. Take the first step, even if it's small. Make the call. Start the business. Rebuild the dream. Every action builds momentum, and momentum builds empires. Look at Sarah Blakely, who turned $5,000 into Spanx by refusing to stay down. Or Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon in a garage, undeterred by doubt. Action is your declaration that you're still in the fight. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes from it. Every comeback Trump staged began with a single, bold step. Your triumph begins the same way. Gratitude is the secret weapon of the comeback. It's not just about saying thank you, it's about seeing the gift in every struggle. Trump never lost sight of the opportunities around him, even in his darkest moments. Gratitude keeps you grounded, focused, and hungry. It's the antidote to bitterness, which poisons resilience. When you're grateful, every failure becomes a lesson, every scar a story. Look at Maya Angelou, who turned her pain into poetry that inspired millions. Or Nelson Mandela, who emerged from prison with gratitude for the chance to heal a nation. Start each day by naming 3 things you're thankful for: your health, your fight, the fact that you're still standing. This practice rewires your mind to see possibility where others see defeat. Gratitude is the deal you make with life, humility for strength. Adaptability is the skill that keeps you rising. The world doesn't care about your plans, it shifts, and you must shift with it. Trump faced crashing markets, changing industries, and relentless critics, yet he pivoted, reinvented, and thrived. Adaptability isn't about abandoning your purpose, it's about finding new ways to fight for it. Netflix went from mailing DVDs to ruling streaming. Muhammad Ali adapted his style to outlast younger foes. The rigid break, the adaptable endure. Embrace change as your ally. Stay curious. Learn new skills. Study the landscape. Trump's ability to shift, from real estate to media to politics, kept him standing. Your ability to adapt will keep you rising. When the ground shifts, don't freeze, move with it, and you'll find triumph on the other side. Resilience is the fire that fuels your comeback, but learning is its lifeblood. The moment you stop growing, you start fading. Trump didn't just survive failure, he studied it, mastered it, and used it to sharpen his edge. Knowledge is power, but only if you seek it relentlessly. Warren Buffett spends hours daily reading. Angela Merkel navigated crises with a mind honed by constant study. You must commit to the same. Read books. Study your craft. Learn from every fall. Surround yourself with minds sharper than your own. Trump's greatest comebacks came from knowing more than his opponents. Your greatest triumphs will come the same way. Treat every day as a classroom, every failure as a lesson. The more you learn, the stronger you rise. Never let ego fool you into thinking you're done growing. The comeback demands a mind that's always evolving. Now, as you stand amidst the ruins of your setbacks, know this: the art of Trump's comeback is yours to master. You are not defined by your falls, but by the strength with which you rise. Trump triumphed because he believed, acted, adapted, and never stopped learning. You have the same power within you. Your mindset is your fortress, your belief is your fire, your action is your hammer, your gratitude is your anchor. The world will try to break you, but you are stronger than its storms. You are bolder than its doubts. You are destined for greatness, not by chance, but by the comeback you forged today. So, rise. Rebuild. Triumph. Let your story be one of empires built from ashes, of victories won through fire, of a life that echoes through time. This is your moment. This is your comeback. Rise stronger, and never look back.